On March 27, 2012, JetBlue Flight 191 was diverted to Rick Husband Amarillo International Airport in Amarillo, Texas, after the captain in charge of the flight suffered a mental breakdown. The aircraft, an Airbus A320-200 with the registration number N796JB, was brand new, having just been delivered to JetBlue Airways earlier in the month. The plane departed New York's John F. Kennedy Airport from McCarran International Airport in Las Vegas, Nevada, at 7:28. On board the early morning flight were 135 passengers and 6 crew members, one of whom was a JetBlue pilot hitching a ride to Las Vegas. The captain started to say strange things. 3 hours into what was supposed to be a 5 hours 45 minutes flight, co-pilot Jason Dowd became concerned when 49-year-old Captain Clayton Osborne started to make strange comments like, "We need to take a leap of faith. We're not going to Vegas, and I can't be held responsible when this plane crashes." Dowd said that Osborne then began giving him what he described as a sermon. Realizing that all was not well, and that Osborne might try and crash the plane, Dowd tricked the captain into going into the passenger cabin for something. Once Osborne was out of the cockpit, Dowd locked the door and changed the code to open it. Unable to get back into the cockpit, Osborne began pacing up and down the aisle, rambling about a possible bomb on the plane and threats from Iraq. Passengers who witnessed the episode said he seemed disoriented, jittery, and constantly sipped water. As members of the cabin crew tried to calm him down, according to a report of the incident in the Guardian newspaper, Osborne said, "They're going to take us down. They're taking us down. Say the Lord's Prayer." Another passenger said the captain seemed irate and was spouting off about Afghanistan and souls and Al-Qaeda. Many of the passengers were from law enforcement. Fortunately, many of the passengers on the flight were security professionals and law enforcement officers going to Las Vegas to attend the International Security Conference West. Realizing all was not well, a group of men subdued Osborne and tied him up with seatbelt extenders. The pilot traveling as a passenger on the flight took over and diverted the plane to Amarillo. Once on the ground, Amarillo police entered the plane and arrested Osborne for interference with a flight crew. Several months later, Osborne was found not guilty by reason of insanity when the case went to court. Federal Judge Mary Lou Robinson ordered Osborne to be held for further tests at a mental health institute in Fort Worth. Captain Osborne was then evaluated at a mental health facility in North Carolina. Following the evaluation, Osborne was released under the provision that he continued to seek help and followed a medication regime. JetBlue settled a lawsuit with Osborne for an undisclosed amount. In March 2015, Osborne filed a $14.9 million lawsuit with JetBlue for allowing him to fly when he was not fit. JetBlue settled out of court the following month, never disclosing to the public how much they had paid. If this video was helpful, give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment what else you like to see.